What is a chemical reaction? A chemical reaction is a process in which some substances change into different substances. Substances that start a chemical reaction are called reactants. Substances that are produced in a reaction are called products. Reactants and products can be elements or compounds. Chemical reactions are represented by chemical equations, like the one below, in which the reactants, on the left, are connected by an arrow to products, on the right. Chemical reactions may occur quickly or slowly. Look at the two pictures in the figure below. Both represent chemical reactions. In the picture on the left, a reaction occurred inside the fire extinguisher, and it causes foam to shoot out of the extinguisher. This reaction occurs almost instantly. In the picture on the right, a reaction causes the iron tool to turn to rust. This reaction occurs very slowly. In fact, it might take many years for all of the iron in the tool to turn to rust. Question: what happens during a chemical reaction? Where do the reactants go, and where do the products come from? Answer: during a chemical reaction, chemical changes take place. Some chemical bonds break and new chemical bonds form. Same atoms, new bonds. The reactants and products in a chemical equation contain the same atoms, but they are rearranged during the reaction. As a result, the atoms are in different combinations in the products than they were in the reactants. This happens because chemical bonds break in the reactants and new chemical bonds form in the products. Consider the chemical reaction in which water forms from oxygen and hydrogen gases. The figure below represents this reaction. Bonds break in molecules of hydrogen and oxygen, and then new bonds form in the molecules of water. In both reactants and products, there are 4 hydrogen atoms, 1, 2, 3, 4, reactants, 1, 2, 3, 4, products, and 2 oxygen atoms, 1, 2, reactants, 1, 2, products. But the atoms are combined differently in the water. So here we can see the 2 H's are bonded, but here the 2 H's are bonded to an O, so they have rearranged. Summary: a chemical reaction is a process in which some substances, called reactants, change into different substances, called products. During the reaction, chemical bonds break in the reactants and new chemical bonds form in the products.